I don't even know how to start this Creation Club video. This is a little bit of a different one because Bethesda has kind of done something a little bit controversial. Something that I kind of expected them to do. And it's just a very odd situation. I'll get into it in a little bit, but before we get into some of the controversial stuff that they have added to the Creation Club. Before that, we actually have a couple of things to talk about. We got the Lunar New Year bundle, which is currently 20% off from 500 down to 400. Celebrate the Lunar Year featuring the Chinese stealth armor, custom She weapon slash armor paints, and 5-star red paint for your Pip-Boy. Ghost enemies with the same stealth worn by the Crimson Dragons, and then it goes on to pretty much say, or Dragoons, or show off your She and 5-star red paints. A total value of 650 credits. And obviously, yeah, it went down to 500 to 400. And then they've got the virtual workshop, which again, it's been here for so long now. I'm still surprised they haven't actually taken it off the featured page. They're trying to really market it quite heavy, but they say travel to the new world from the comfort of your settlement with the VR workshop. Transport yourself to a series of exotic landscapes such as a desert island and the iconic G&R Plaza from the Capital Wasteland, featuring over 40 new craftable items, weather and music options, enemy spawns near limitless settlement building, and 4 new worlds to choose from. They also have now the CR-74L combat rifle, featuring a fully automatic rifle that can tear through your enemies at breakneck speed, with several different faction skins to customize its look. And then, yeah, we're getting very close to it at this stage. And then they've got some Pip-Boy bundles here, which is Variety Pip-Boy bundle for only 300 credits, saying give your Pip-Boy a splash of color with the Variety bundle, brighten it up with the pop Fennel Risen and Neon Surprise paint, or mix in a taste of the outdoors with the Hawaii or Hiatus skins. Declare your allegiance with the 5-star red, or go on a ride with the classic Corvega. And then, yeah, together are worth 450. It's pretty much the same for this one. This one's the volume 2. They say the Pip-Boy is the one item no adventurer can live without. With volume 2 of the Variety Pip-Boy packs, you can style that the importance accessory with a wide variety of new faction paints, iconic Fallout other schemes, and classic design palettes, including the new adventurer skin with 13 skins in total. A total value of 650 credits, obviously down to 400 now. These are the very, very controversial things that they have added to the Creation Club. Now, why I say these are controversial is because these were actually in Creation Club when it first came out. When the Creation Club first made its debut, these skins were in there quite a bit. And then, yeah, they had a lot of different ones. They had Minutemen, Brotherhood of Steel, all that type of stuff. And then out of nowhere, they just sort of removed them from the store. And I'm not too sure if you could still play with them on normal Fallout 4 if you already had them downloaded. I'm pretty sure I actually bought one of the skins or so, and I don't remember if I actually paid money to get that skin, because you start off with 100 free credits, and I might have got it for free or something like that, or I just spent the 100 free credits that you pretty much start off with. But I'm pretty sure it's actually gone, and I couldn't play with it again on my Fallout 4 game on my other console. But now all of a sudden, Bethesda are starting to bring them back. Now, this is kind of controversial for me, because let's just say people did actually spend money on them. Let's just say, who knows? Let's say, alright, we spent $15 on the Creation Club. We bought a bunch of these weapon and paint job skins for the Railroad, the Minutemen, and all of that type of stuff. And then all of a sudden, they disappear from the Creation Club store. I have, I wasted all that money on nothing, or someone wasted all that money on nothing, really. And then Bethesda just add them back to the store, and then you would have to buy them all over again. That just sounds so bad when you read it out like that, and when you say it out like that, that people have already spent money on something like this, but they're gonna have to re-buy it again if they do want to. Now, that's how I think it most likely is. Again, I'm not too sure with it, because I can't really experiment with it, because the one that I did buy, which was the Minutemen one, or the one that I spent creation points on, they haven't actually added back to the Creation Club store yet. So I'm hoping that would obviously not be the case. But if you've spent money on this stuff previously and actually bought these weapon paint jobs and armor paint jobs like 2 years ago or something, they should be free for you to re-download. But from what I'm gathering, you're actually going to have to spend money on to try and get them. But currently, they have added them back to the store, which are 100% off. So that's really good that they're 100% off. They're actually not 100 credit. So that obviously makes quite a bit of sense for them to do that, because a lot of people have previously bought these. But what if they did actually start adding them back and putting a price tag on them? Now, I hope Bethesda won't do that, because that would be extremely controversial and they would get a lot of hate. But again, so far, for all of you guys that are concerning, I don't think it's going to happen, because it is free right now, these two free ones, and I doubt they're going to add them back in a couple of weeks or something and give them 100 Creation Club point price tag when there were just free ones like 2 weeks ago. I don't think Bethesda are going to do that. To be honest, I think they're going to roll them out weekly on bringing new the weapon paint jobs for free. Hopefully they will do that, because if you do have to buy them again, if you've already bought them like 2 years ago or something, that's pretty messed up, and I hope Bethesda don't do that. And if they were to do it, that would be extremely controversial and would probably get some media attention, which again, hopefully doesn't do it. At the moment, obviously, it's still very controversial on how they're adding them back. I don't really know why they were originally taken off, but yeah, for the people that actually did spend money on them in the first place, it is controversial that they were just taken away from them, really. And yeah, it's not exactly the greatest thing by Bethesda. But again, if you guys are on the you're on PS4 or something, there is something called the 0 KB glitch, which pretty much you can't actually save your game. So if you're on, and it says you got no storage left, so if you're on PS4, highly recommend don't getting these. If you're on Xbox, I think there is still a slight chance you can get it, but I don't think it's as risky. But pretty much getting all that controversial stuff out the way, they're going to say weapon paint job, railroad, customize your weapons with a new material paint. Supported weapons include assault rifle, combat shotgun, hunting rifle, laser rifle, institute rifle, missile launcher, minigun, and Gatling laser, 10mm pistol, and the 40.44 revolver. So again, that's a lot of content, that is free, which is actually pretty cool by Bethesda. So again, that's really cool in my opinion, that I guess it is free, and that, yeah, it gives you some stuff to kind of work around. Hopefully they do add the Minutemen, Brotherhood, and Institute, and the rest that they took away very soon. But it also goes on to say, show off your new paints for your armor. Supported armor includes combat, metal, synth, and leather. And yeah, obviously, again, this is very cool. Let's just hope Bethesda don't put a price tag on these eventually. Obviously, it was kind of weird that they took them away from the first time. I don't really know why they took them away. I don't think anyone really does. Yeah, and then people who actually did spend money on that obviously got it really taken away from them, which again was kind of odd. But now they're adding them back. If they're all free, that is obviously going to be very cool, and I guess it might make up for it. But again, if you've actually spent money on this stuff, I would imagine you guys probably aren't the happiest that they did take them away and didn't add them back for so long. But it looks like in weekly updates now, they will be adding more of these. Most likely the Minutemen, Institute, and Brotherhood of Steel ones. But again, anyone to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for all the latest gaming and Fallout content. Don't forget to comment in the comment section down below. What do you guys think, thoughts and opinions on Bethesda adding this content to the Creation Club? Are you guys all for it? Are you guys angry that they took it down in the first place? And why do you guys think they took it down in the first place? Do you guys think it was a glitch or something and all that type of stuff? Again, I definitely would really like to know your thoughts and opinions. And did you guys originally buy these when they were first in the Creation Club store a year or so ago? I definitely would really like to know your thoughts and opinions on it all down below. So again, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time.